Hello, children. How are you? All right. So, children, this week we are going to continue with transport in our resource room class. So, if you remember, in the last class, we had seen train. Train was the last land transport that we saw. Do you remember? And I really hope that you all have seen the presentation and you have revised all the land transport that we saw in the last class. Did you? Okay, so here we are going to continue from train. Let's take a look at the types of trains. So, children, when we people travel on a train, it is called a passenger train. Okay, so the train in which people travel is called a passenger train. Passenger means people. And there is one more kind of a train which is used for carrying goods from one place to another place. Now, that kind of a train is called a goods train. Goods matlab hota hai saman. So sometimes if there are big and heavy goods that need to be taken from one place to another, जब सामान बहुत बड़ा होता है और उसको आपको बहुत लंबे डिस्टेंस पे लेकर जाना है, दूर लेकर जाना है और सामान बहुत हैवी है, गुड्स बहुत हैवी हैं, then we put them in a goods train. Okay, right? Now take a look here. This is another type of a goods train, and on this train, heavy log of woods are being carried from one place to another.
Now, children, we are going to take a look at the
Here,
emergency vehicles.
can you hear something? All right. Yes, children, there is fire. You can actually hear the sound of fire. The building has caught fire. The building is on fire. So, children, in this case of an emergency, whom are you going to call for help? You are going to call the firefighters, right? Because firefighters only can come and they can put off this fire. So, in this case of emergency, the firefighters are going to use a special land transport. Firefighters car में या बस में नहीं आते. So they use a special transport which is called a fire engine, which is called a fire engine, or you can call a fire truck, or you can even call it a fire brigade. Okay, so there are three terms for it. It is used for a special purpose. Now, these fire engines, they have got a special sound. So I want you all to hear this. Did you hear that? So, children, this special sound is called siren. All right. And all emergency vehicles have got this siren. And the driver plays this siren when he's, taking the truck, the fire engine, uh, to the place because he wants everybody on the road to give him way. ओके बिकॉज फायर इंजन को बहुत जल्दी पहुंचना है जहां पे आग लगी है. अगर वो लेट पहुंचेंगे, फायर फाइटर्स वहां पे लेट पहुंचेंगे तो बहुत ज्यादा नुकसान हो सकता है. लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स कैन गो रॉन्ग. सो द ड्राइवर हैज टू रश. सो व्हाट हैपेंस व्हेन द फायर truck moves on the road, the driver plays the siren. And उस siren को सुनकर everybody gives them way. So children, now the next emergency transport is an ambulance. Now, you must have seen ambulance on the road and you must have even heard the siren that it plays. So again, since ambulance has to take the patient immediately to the hospital, the ambulance driver, he uses a siren because he has to quickly move to the hospital as fast as possible. So again, the driver plays the siren. Ambulance has a siren that the driver plays. Okay, now the next emergency vehicle. Can you think of any other transport or land transport that is used for emergency? I've shown you fire engine. I have shown you ambulance. There is one more which has a siren. Can you guess? Yes, it is a police car. Again, children, police car is also an emergency transport because it is used by the policemen. All right, we can't travel in a police car, can we? No, we can't. Can we travel in an ambulance? No, we can't. Okay, so a police car is again for is an emergency transport. It has a siren and only policemen travel.
In a police car, a bullock cart,
Something which is uh, used a lot in villages. All right, gaon mein. Because in villages people don't have cars. Not everyone has a car. So there, most of the people use a bullock cart to now travel. One more transport which is used and which is pulled by an animal is called a horse cart. We even call it a tonga. So beta, children, in some places still people use a tonga to travel from one place to another place. Now children, we are going to see some more land transport which are again not used for traveling. They are used for some special purpose which is called construction. All right, so these are construction vehicles. Construction मतलब होता है कुछ बनाना, बिल्ड करना. जैसे अगर आप कभी आपने शायद देखा होगा कि फ्लाई ओवर बन रहा होता है या कोई सड़क को ठीक कर रहे होते हैं, रोड को रिपेयर कर रहे होते हैं, वहां पर there are some special vehicles which are used, some special transport is used. Now these are called construction vehicles or construction transport. So take a look here. I am sure you must have seen them on the road. So have you seen this on the road ever? Yes, you must have seen. So this is actually a crane. All right, this is a crane. And take a look here. So this is also a kind of a crane. Now these transport children are not used for traveling at all. Take a look at this transport. For example, इसके अंदर सीमेंट बनाया जाता है. So this is actually called a cement mixer. This is a crane जिससे heavy चीजें, heavy things are being lifted. Okay, जिसको हम लोग हाथ से नहीं उठा सकते. So these are again very big transport, big vehicles which are used for only construction. Okay, just practice that word at home, construction. Okay, all right, now let's take a look. Again, this is a truck which I'm sure you must have seen a lot on the road. So truck में हम लोग travel नहीं करते. ये भी एक तरीके का construction vehicle है, transport है, जो कि use किया जाता है only for work purpose. All right. Now children, since we are watching land transport, let's quickly take a look at something which we come across very often on road, right? So this is a traffic signal. What is it? A traffic signal, or if you remember, we even call it a traffic light. And most of us would know it that a red light means, yes, what does it mean? It means to stop. Okay. The yellow light means to wait, right? And the green light says that you can move, you can go. So when it is red light, who stops, children? Can you think? Yes, this red light is for all the land transport, for all the buses and the cars and the scooters that are on the land. They are running on the land to stop. So here in the picture, it is red light. The signal is red. So if you can see, the truck has stopped, right? And who is walking? Who is crossing the road? Yes, people are crossing the road, right? So these people who are walking on the road, I'm going to give you a term here, children. Just practice it at home. These people who are walking on the road are called pedestrians. Okay? So जब सिग्नल पे रेड लाइट होती है तब व्हीकल्स सारे रुक जाते हैं, लैंड ट्रांसपोर्ट सारा रुक जाता है, एंड pedestrians can cross the road. And children, where do they cross the road from? Yes, from the zebra crossing. So if you see, the road is painted with white stripes. So this is a zebra crossing, which I think we all of us know that. Okay, road. All right. So children, let's stop here for today. And in the next class, we are quickly going to see air transport. Okay. All right. So that's it for today. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.